My name is Ezra. I'm here with Fabrizio, and we're about to talk about the joint collaboration we're going to be doing at Peer Hat in February.
I'm going to be showing my next feature film called Loon. Brand new, it was released in 2017, so you know it's a good way to bring in 2018. And Ezra's just picked out a movie as well.
Yeah, I've picked out The Honeymoon Killers, based on a true story about obsessive love and toxic love, which I feel would work quite well with the project that Fabrizio's been working on. Sir,
you can either conclude your remarks or you will be removed from the room. Removed from the room. Removed from the room.
Yeah, just like the themes tie really well together because it's about unrequited love and let's see, like a folie à deux relationship where two people should never meet, and you know when they do meet, it creates fireworks in the worst possible way, and you know someone usually ends up dead in situations like that. People like Bonnie and Clyde, or Kurt and Courtney, or Sid and Nancy. Ian Brady and Myra Hindley, you know, people that should never cross paths, and something like this is universal, and it's been going on for since the beginning of time, really, as it shows. I mean, when did your movie come out?
Mine's from the 60s, mine, and it's basically, like I said, it was based on a true story that happened in the 50s, a chaotic situation in which a lonely woman has possibly been known for a long period of time, purely based on her physical appearance, and she's basically found attractive by a lot younger, more attractive man, seeks an acquaintance that draws her in, and then in order to keep hold of this gentleman, she starts to basically do some very horrendous things in order to keep hold of his affections, and it somehow, in many ways, ties in with Fabrizio's piece of work.
Just be independent, be 100% independent, you know.
Nobody to pay.
Don't rely on anyone.
I listened to a lot of Smiths while making it, and I think it rubbed off quite a lot. The film's about alienation and otherworldliness. People who don't fit in because they were born to stand out, whether it's your sexuality or your intellect. It's a very rebellious film.
How long have you been doing Cultivate for?
It's since 2011, 2012, so it's technically 6 years.
Your two characters are strangers, but you know the characters in my film, they're family, and you can't escape family, especially when you're a teenager. You know, you're stuck with them. You can tell that most of the scenes are improvised as well, even though the story is quite detailed. You know, that's what I did with Loon. For this one, the story I didn't strip the story, but because you're with a family, a story is naturally going to kind of like come together, if you know what I mean.
I wanted that British kitchen sink melodrama mixed with an experimental edge. Something like Clockwork Orange or Performance or If, Blow Up. That's always been one of my favourites, and a really lost classic called Oh Lucky Man. That's just the tip of the iceberg, really. I've got so many cinematic influences.
I mean, that's what I wanted to kind of address in the film, this whole Brexit issue. I mean, you're constantly getting these radio bulletins throughout the film about, how Brexit is becoming like a joke and people are calling it breakfast instead of Brexit. Breakfast, Brexit, that's all you're hearing about.
I mean, it's great being in a happy relationship, but when it comes to cinema, who wants to watch a happy relationship? It's so much more interesting watching a doomed, like a chaotic relationship that's, about to fucking end up off the rails. That's something I'd always want to watch, any time over a happy relationship, buddy type of movie.
That's what Yoko Ono is, a girl with an actual opinion, and a strong woman.
That's what you need, don't it?
Yeah.
Bring your popcorn and your blood.